hopefully it will help you guys. Alright. Ooh. This is the Andrew Luck revenge game. So, I'm just going to talk about what I do, and when I'm starting plays, hopefully it won't slow me down and make me not be any good at this game while I'm attempting to tell you what I'm doing. And maybe you guys will find it useful. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just be talking to myself. Maybe I'll do this for an hour and find out my voice didn't record. That would also be lovely. Lately I've been passing a lot because I'm trying to get my QB more reps and because I want to break all of Nick's records. But this game I might run it more of a how I usually run heavy and then pass to make it up. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm burning them deep, I'll burn them deep.
And they're going up against the Bills, who will need to be ready to cover a lot of space. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
So I'm doing a new playbook this year, so I don't have some of the quote-unquote cheese plays that I've had in the past. So running should theoretically be a little more organic. There were a couple plays in that old playbook that the computer just could not handle. So that sort of also raises the point. Anything I do here is really be against the computer, you know, how I know the computer to play. Against people, I would do some different stuff, more complicated things with shifting my hot routes and stuff, especially on defense. Alright, so first things first, always pick from, go down here, go to coaching adjustments. I set this to play ball, and then I pick by overall or speed, depending on what I want. My guys are good, so I usually go speed, and then I put both of these on aggressive. We'll get penalties, but it won't be that much. And then they're in 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, so I'll come out of 4-3. I basically run out of 4-3 under all the time. I have two defensive formations I run, either nickel to match with 3 wide receivers, or 4-3 under, which is my 4-3 that I like.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his
Alright, so they're 3 wide receivers now, so now we go down to nickel normal. I don't like any, I mean, I know a lot of people run 3-3-5. I like nickel normal. I'm just going to set my audibles. I don't really audible that much on defense, so shouldn't be a problem.
Play action. It's
oh, crap.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
See, I should have had interception on that. Switched on. I messed that up. I should have been better with my middle alert. If he had gone for that middle guy, I probably would have got a completion. Sorry, I'm a little scratchy, so don't mind my coverages. I'm just picking my couple of plays that I really like, just in case I screw up and I end up in a play I don't like. So cover 2 is with the game pick. That's fine. Basically, I guess the computer I don't change too much. I almost always hot route down, triangle and down on the right stick to put myself in hard flats, because that seems like the best zone. And the computer, until they prove that they're not going to throw short, I'm going to guard short. If they're really cutting me up in the middle, I might hot route and adjust inside coverage, but
and the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
I'm going to get a touchdown. Oh shit, I lied. I should have had a touchdown, that was wide open.
Tough to do better than that.
Alright, so we're going to only run 2 or 3 different sets here. So I don't put coaching adjustments on for offense. We're going to run, I think it's double flex. Make sure, yep. Now we're going to set some audibles. Four verts, I don't like forward verts. Z-spot's a good play. Play action, double post. Alright, so I'm going to come out in the stretch. Basically, if I was playing the way I've been playing, I always come out in the stretch and then audible to something else. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to take this run, even though I don't think that it's set up very well for me. Yeah, see. That wasn't a good. Normally, once I have all my audibles set up, I'll audible out of that. So once again, I'm going to come out and stretch. I have 2 runs I like, dive and stretch. You pick the ones you like best. Again, I don't like this formation. I'm going to audible to a pass. And I'm going to put circle on an out and smart route him so he goes deep. Because that formation... Oh, nope, they covered it. Okay. Sorry. See, can't talk and concentrate. So what I'm trying to do there is get that out, because when they're away like that, a lot of times that's cover 4, and you can get an easy completion there. But what were they in? Cover 3. So cover 3 took it away. So once again, run into the far. I try and go far side. It depends on the formations. Some formations are better wide side, short side. Okay, so this is a better formation for me running. The green's on my side, but sometimes that's a lie. But there's no linebacker out there. Well, that's minor difficulty. Like, that's the low difficulty that let me get that. I should have got stopped. Bad blocking.
It's a first down.
I'm gonna switch it, go back this way.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage.
So what we're doing is just trying to do this, decide what we like, and then pass it. So this might be cover 4 again, which means the safety will come down. Bad blocking. I should have adjusted and shown the mic.
We saw the example of it right there. Well, sometimes a tough game to figure out. One play he looks so good, and the next play so bad, going backwards.
Yeah, in a span of 2 plays, you go from hero to GOAT, right, to use one of the cliches. I think what often happens is you have a
putting square on that out, because I want to see that play.
Play clock winding down.
See, it's cover 3.
Flush to his right.
Oh, that's terrible pass. Ugh. He was open, but I waited way too long. I'm like trying to think and talk to you guys. That was not a good throw. I tried to force that in there, but you can see over there he was in cover 3. That wasn't good. I shouldn't have thrown that pass, but it's okay. So I'm playing the middle guy here. I basically always play this middle guy. So that's face mask is almost for sure because I have the aggressive strip on. If I take too many of those, sometimes I'll turn it off, but on this difficulty I probably won't. And even on the other one, I mean, you only take, I mean, the most I've ever taken is 4 a game, I think, which is a lot. Alright. I don't blitz a ton, especially on first down. I'm going to cover 4. I'm going to bring my safeties down. Cover 4 is good because the safeties start by looking down. I'm going to hot route short. It's hard to like show you guys at the same time I'm doing stuff because sometimes it takes so long.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say
Sam blitz.
they need something
this
good
play.
to happen right here, right now.
Hard flats down. All right, they got the blitz going that way.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
That's good. They ran right into the teeth. All right, now they're in nickel. I really like this
offense is to throw the ball.
This play, this cover 3 sky is really good. So this time I'm going to go down, and I'm going to hot route up so I get cloud flats, those blue zones. And then I'm going to put square in a...
3rd and long, it's locked.
Oh, get him. Okay. Sorry, it's hard to talk the whole time. So another thing you might want to do is on cover 3, it can be burned on fly routes sometimes, especially if you press a lot. If you double tap triangle and then go to your cornerbacks and right on the stick, you get half, it's like deep half, I think is what it's called. And that gives you a little better coverage. That weird 3rd zone doesn't get beat quite so bad. I'll try and show it to you if I can. It helps to do practice. So I'm moving Smith around. You don't really need to do this. I get bored sitting there looking at punts. So. And I want to believe that putting the extra blocker back that helps, but I don't know if it does. Ugh.
A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Just for the hell of it, let's try a different formation. So double north, I like this formation, it's okay. We're going to go curl drag. Wide receiver corner is good. Play action rollout's good. We're going to put this pitch on, and then we're going to take the pitch. So the pitch can be good if you get the right formation. I'm going to switch it back over this way, try and go towards the green zone.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Shifts by him, and some room to maneuver.
Ooh, step back cheese.
A big chunk on the ground there.
So that pitch is pretty good outside run. It can get bottled up. But see, so I'm going to come back out and again. And then just make my reads from here. Alright, I like the way the pitch looks here.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
And I think I outran my block, but I didn't want that guy to hit me. Ugh. Kingston's gonna get hurt a lot this year.
So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Let's see. Let's go play action rollout and see if we can maybe get a deep pass here. So really, I'm looking for Torres. I want to see what that free safety, strong safety on the right there does. This kind of looks like cover 2, so maybe Vernon might get open. Deep middle. Okay, deep middle. See, cover 2, they split apart, and that guy gets wide open in the middle. You just got to watch the 2 safeties and see what they do.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw in that drive.
So look, see, they're under 2 smoke, so that's cover 2. And if I went to that play real quick and I showed you, I won't do this too much, but like, look, right now I'm looking at that right-hand safety when I snap the ball. He drops back. I glance at the left-hand safety. He's also dropping back. And look how wide the middle is. No one's there. Blitz picked up. And that guy's wide open. I just have to, as long as Chalar doesn't miss the throw, we're 100% at least going to complete it for that. And sometimes you could sneak that straight down the middle and catch it on the run for like a big, like, running touchdown. But I mean, I obviously didn't need that.
Where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
So you just see on the first 2 drives, I'm just working out of the same set. Like I know the plays in here. I don't have to jump around to a million different sets. It's nice against a human then, because I can work out of the same set, and you can't guess based on the stuff I bring out who's gonna play. Substitute Cox. Cox is good. All right, so kickoff. So yeah, so against a human, if I'm working out of the same formation all the time, you can't recognize the formation and the one play I'm going to do out of it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Plus, against any given B, I know exactly what I'm trying to see.
And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive,
cover 4. It's too slow. All right, what did the computer give me? All right, never man. I never man.
Do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
I just don't. I don't like it against the computer. It's okay against the human every once in a while, but I don't run it against the computer very much because they figure it out.
The guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
All right, I want to cheat over here because Westbrook's going to maybe get open. Oh no, Wilson. That's not good. He's very good. Superstar middle linebacker. Taking a lot of injuries while you're watching. All right, 3rd and 5. So we're going to want something short. I'm going to take the cover 2, drop it because it's got a spy in it automatically. So I'm going to get in those hard flats. Just watch the middle. Oh. See, so that's the danger with the hard flats, because I was down, it leaves that place open. The computer just doesn't read that very much. I mean, he obviously did there, but I will force them to prove that they're going to actually get that. So now I'm going to pick that cover 3 sky I like again, but put a blitz on. So I'm going to go hard flats again. Ooh, I think I just picked the wrong thing. Alright, I just put that guy in a spy because I picked the wrong thing. So I wanted to put my guy in a blitz. I think it was right stick down. Oh, that's not good. Alright.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous
cover
players
4
in
again.
football, though, don't we?
Put him in hard flats. I'm going to set the safeties myself down because I want to support the run in case they try and run. And then I just put my circle guy in a deep half. Just because cover 4 can also get beat deep retardedly on those fly routes, especially if you press. If you press, I don't press a lot, especially against the computer. I will sometimes against you guys because you just have it like screws up your timing as a human. Oh no, I just picked blitz all. That's not what I wanted. Alright, so I've got this middle guy. Just need a tackle there. Ugh. See, he doesn't miss that tackle. We get an easy stop. We were right there. And I mean, so in this scenario, I'll just let them take that. Like, we're just playing bend but don't break. We don't want to get too crazy here.
Starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller because that has happened.
I just want to.
You don't go totally away from running the football. But you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of
yeah, just want to not let them get a big play. That's all. I'm not looking to do anything crazy. We'll go Tampa 2, and what we're going to do here is double tap R1, X, and then up on the left stick to put that guy in the middle third. I basically just built a cover 3 out of a cover 2, which gave me hard flats too. He ran, so it didn't matter, but... So now we're getting inside the 20. Now personnel doesn't matter quite so much, so I'm
In this case, they went
I
against
just
the
realized I
tendency
was
and ran it. And boy, the reward was
normal there instead of
big pickup. And guess what?
Anyway,
It's
personnel
now
doesn't matter quite so much down
in order
here.
to try and pick up a first down.
So I don't like those soft spots. I get out of them whenever I can.
From Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Luck looks to throw on third.
Oh, oof, we got lucky there. Although I had maybe a chance at a pick there. I don't know. So he's gonna kick the field goal. I like this base block right or left. The one that has the blockers on the left-hand side of the screen. For some reason, I always get my blocks out of this formation and not the other one. Didn't get it. All right, so 2 minutes left. We're gonna come out pretty aggressive because we want to score. Getting the ball into going into half, and then get the ball at half and score again, and then put these guys down 3 scores every time.
He's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round.
All right, we're going to come out aggressive.
I'm
going to go to gun.
out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
Gun bunch is a good formation. Put that wide receiver post on.
And what I've always loved about running backs
We're
is
going
they'll tell
to
you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate
put mesh
sense
post
of who
on.
they
And
are
then we're going to keep this. So we're going to come out passing. So we're going to come out with corner strike.
He's been working
All
well
right.
towards 100 here.
Take a look at what we got. Put Pinkston in the block. Torres on a streak. I think Torres is maybe my guy. Nope. Circle.
Right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds.
So, I mean, I know I should have practiced before I did this so that I was more used to it. But I know a lot of the routes I'm trying to run, so we're going to run this stick play. It's a pretty good play. Because what we're going to do is put this little short guy, Torres, there on a fade again. Ooh, we're going to put him on a fade. See how they're up? So now they only have 1 deep. This could be good. We're going to put Clark on a fade too because he's pressing over there. If he beats it, we could have him wide open over the middle. He didn't beat it though. Okay. I'm just gonna escape. Take a drive. Don't get tackled like that. It's a bad way to get tackled.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down.
All right, we're gonna go mesh post.
Nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here we go. We got the same play again. We're gonna put Clark back on this. Pinkston in the block. All right, we're going to take a peek at Clark when he goes off this, when I snap this ball. And then I'm probably going to be looking for Torres after that if Clark doesn't beat it immediately. He didn't. Oh, that's a bad throw. He was open. I don't know why he chucked it up there. All right. So we need a first down. Take the halfback sweep. See what we're looking at. They're super deep. All right, so we're audibling out. So now we're going to look. We're going to basically look Torres first and then read up Vernon, and then if something's really happening, Clark. So there it is. We'll take a timeout, not to run some time down. We don't need to hurry, but we don't want to waste time.
We're going to get a timeout instead. As they get the stoppage with a little over
we're going to go back to corner strike. I don't
half.
like this crossing route that's on here, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to put him on the fly every time just to see. Now, really where we're looking here is Vernon and then Pinkston is our read, depending on what that cornerback does. Oh, I read it wrong. Sorry, guys. That's a terrible example. So, see, I made a bad read. I should have went Pinkston. I read him underneath, and I didn't see it, and I threw right into the teeth of that coverage. He was in a cloud flat and just killed me. I'm overthinking it, I think. with you guys.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation?
Anyway, the read there was Pinkston. I should have made the throw to Pinkston, and I didn't. It was dumb. All right, we'll see what they do here. We're going to take timeout. Oh, they took the timeout. Stupid. So, see, they took a timeout there, and I don't know why. Because they're just going to probably run the ball 3 times. So I'm going to put myself in flats here. We got a blitz coming. We're going to watch this guy over here. We're going to use her. See, so now they're going to give us a chance to get this ball back. All we got to do is make a stop here. So we're going to go find a play that I like. We're going to go cloud flats to guard them up. We're going to give away some stuff if we have to. We're going to put... I tried to put him on the blitz, but it didn't work. So we're going to take the timeout. Like, we screwed it up with that interception, but try to get the ball back. There's no reason not to.
Here as we head toward halftime. Here's Brad Nordman now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville.
All right, probably not going to talk on this next drive. I want to just try and get it done.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
All right, Z-spot. I like the tight end coming out of this play. I always put this guy on that flat. I put Vernon on a streak just to see if he'll drag some people away. So we're looking for... We gotta hurry. That's not good. We're probably not going to score, but...
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, God, our blocking stinks. All right, let's get out. All right, they're going to try and get the ball. So we'll try and get a throw here, but I'm not.
Making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
All right, let's take this play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks.
I really want Clark to get deep. All right, so this is probably cover 2. Put Pinkston in. That's a route I'll never throw to. So really we want to hope Vernon gets a shot at this.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in.
See, what'd I say? Vernon. They both split apart and left it wide open. And that goes to the example I was saying before, where sometimes you can get a really long run out of that.
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring
that
it
play
back
works on every difficulty level too. Like that route. All these routes work on every difficulty level. They just work a little less well. Like usually those guys converge on a tackle a little sooner, but you can get that route against the next level up too. Alright, so now we're going to kick return.
But for now, let's get back to the action, ready to kick off the second half.
So see, we got our 14 points. We got lucky they took that timeout for us. Now we have a chance to really put them down.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
All right, one more formation.
Out come the Bills now.
We'll try.
On offense first here in this third
Like that, where
they built a good first half lead.
shakes on.
And what I'm thinking is
slot
that
cross is
the
a good
offensive
one.
staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had.
The trouble with this playbook is there's not.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second
there's
half.
not like great play action plays out of this one. I haven't quite figured out my favorite plays yet. All right, we're gonna right at these guys. Kingston getting hurt again? Oops.
So what will they do?
So there I accidentally picked the wrong play. Alright, so I'm gonna look at power O again. I'm gonna just try to run it twice. See what happens.
Run it now out of the gun.
Oh,
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Alright, we're gonna take slot cross. Put this on max protect, so those 2 guys are in the block. We might have Vernon on this fly route. I'm gonna try it. That wasn't great. He wasn't super wide open, but I tested it because it didn't have the safety over the top. Alright, I'm gonna take mesh. See if I can get this corner route going. I don't love this corner route. Put Kingston in the block.
And now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
He'll drop to throw.
Alright, see, that time I made the right read. Instead of throwing deep to the guy who was covered as he was dropping back, I took the guy underneath. And that's fine. I mean, we got 9 yards out of that. That's perfectly good. We're going to go back to our power O.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's to the 10.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
A great effort there.
So right there, I didn't start turboing until he was 15 yards upfield, and that guy on the secondary level blocking had got that block. When that guy gets that block, that's when I turbo. Didn't touch turbo until then. Getting on turbo early screws you up. Like the computer tees off on it. The longer you can stay off of it, if you can stay off of it the whole play, do it. Alright, our defense is too good to let these guys catch back up. Andrew Luck is not going to win this game. The only way they get back into this is if we somehow brain fart a bunch of tackles, or they get lucky, or we go about and throw 2 more picks like we've done.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Always hard flat. Now I watch the middle. Here's me. Keep an eye on Chamberlain because he's probably going to be my guy, but it might be that slot receiver.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second
so if you're getting a lot of broken tackles where they start to get away, like you're hitting them but they're getting away, then you go back in and you turn off those other 2 things because it might be causing you more tackles lost than you want. That's really on the next level up. I would do that more. On this difficulty, I don't. Alright. We're showing cover 4 here, but I don't, doesn't really matter. The computer, I don't know how much the computer is fooled by that. That would be good against a human. Alright, I'm going to go to that. This, just in case Luck's going to run. I don't think he is.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck.
Oh my lord. I should have had a user pick on that. I screwed that up. No, got lucky with the holding.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count.
We're going to take our cover 3 sky. We're going to put them in cloud flats. This is the deeper one. Down and then up after triangle.
This is 3rd and 17. They'll fake it. Now Locke. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Thrown across his body.
So, see, the computer does dumb stuff sometimes. Like, that was incredibly stupid. Like, he never should have thrown a pass.
That reception sets them up beautifully already in the red
Actually,
zone.
the guy I was covering got open there too. He could have done it better. Anyway, I switched on that guy. I think it helps if you can practice it and get good at it, but you don't need to. So, I mean, we're just doing our plays. All right, so inside the 20, I like this formation. It's got some good plays. I always forget what they are. I don't like play action boot. I like this one. And then I don't like the stretch. I want to put the zone weak so I can come out and stretch looking for a run. And then if they do exactly, well, we'll take this because we're running out of time. But normally I would audible out of this. Yeah. So I didn't like that. But I didn't have much of a choice because I was running out of time. So now I come out with a little more time. We look at it again. So same problem. It says it's green, but he's over there. But what we're going to do, I'm going to set that guy as the mic. We're going to try it anyway. I actually kind of like it now that I look at it again. So there, we got the blocks. And he's going to score easy. That plays good against the computer. I run it against you guys too. It's nice because, especially if someone goes goal line, like up against the goal line, those outside runs are really good.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And he puts it through. Santos out.
Sorry, my daughter took an earwig, and we were talking about it. All right, so anyway, I like that outside run against goal line. The computer's particularly dumb. Sometimes humans, like, you know, I've seen Nick cover it on his own. But the nice thing is if they spread out, like go like 3-4 or 4-3 to try and contain you there, then you audible to the inside run and force them to, like, and then just gut them. All right, I accidentally came out in the wrong play. Let's switch to Tampa 2. Hard flat. Might start doing more cloud flats now because they might start chucking it deeper. Nope, they're going to run because they're an idiot because they're down 4 touchdowns and, you know, they think running's a good idea. So second down, it's a good blitzing down. It depends on your philosophy. You want to go third down blitzes, go right ahead.
7 yards on first down.
All right, hard flats, just short yardage. Like, that's fine. Like, see, and this is philosophy. Like, okay, they can have that play all day. Like, why do I care? I'll go to cover 4, see if I can stop him from running it. I'll put this corner guy in a deep half, so see how he's in the deep blue there, just so he doesn't get beat by Robinson deep on, like, play action. But, like, they're going to run this, why? Like, okay, they can run it 18 times, get down to the 20 and use up all their clock, and then I'll stop them in the red zone. Right. Short, and then I'm going to take this side because I want to watch this guy on the street. I think they're on flies. Ooh, but no, they weren't. I was totally wrong. But that's fine. My guy made the stop. Like, it's not a big deal. Quarter's going to end, and we're going to, you know, move into the next quarter. And there's, like, they're just eating up their own clock that they need to get back in this game. So, what am I worried about? All right. We'll go with the blitz, see if we can put some pressure on. We're going to go hard flats because we want to be down low. We had fully locked down. There's never anything there. He might go for it now. Okay, he's going to go for it. Coach suggestions comes up, which we hate. Go away from that.
And all that does
And you know what? Here's always a tough choice. Bring some heat. Put that safety down there. Cloud flats, or hard flats, sorry. We're actually going to pinch the line because they may run. And I screwed up the user. I could have stopped them. Stopped it. Another injury. God. So once again, if they're going to run it, they're going to waste 30 seconds right now. They're not going to come out and pass. Now they might start passing because they're in the fourth quarter, but they haven't.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Hard flats all day. All right, this is the one scenario where you might take a safety. Okay. He's got one rush for 9 yards. I don't really have to start spying. Oh my God. All right, that Seamster guy is my brand new. I think he's a quick. It says substitute Bosa, but I don't think Bosa's really going over there. I don't know why it thinks Bosa's over there. Anyway. Tampa 2. If he really starts gouging me for whatever reason, I might put a spy on or do contain, but he's got to prove he's going to do it. So see there, I didn't have the hard flats on, and he threw it underneath. I had left it in the cloud flats. He threw it right underneath. That's the pass he wants to throw. The computer's annoyingly stupid about it. We're going to come with a little bit of a blitz. So you guys man blitz a lot. I don't do that at all. I do it against you guys because, you know, it's a good break, but I feel like the computer just rips that. That's fine. See that? So we'll give him up a 2-yard run, a 1-yard one, and get 2 potential big hits on him there.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right? And this is why you work on your tackling.
All right, putting that guy in the middle third. I built myself a little cover 3.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that
way. Whew, I had a spy and contain, and he still got it run. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. We're going to go to the play we like here.
The Jaguars on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4.
Oh, I screwed it up. Deep half. Oh, bad unit. I was trying to see if that guy actually got in the zone. He got in, and I screwed it up. But once again, look how much time they're eating up. I don't care about any of this. Like, this is totally fine. This is my attitude towards it. I don't have to worry about any of this. All right, take that run. Big hit on them. Chance for a fumble. They're not going to beat us with that. They're in the 15, so now we're going to switch our defense and go to the only defense that we... This is our inside the 15 defense, essentially. Just stacks a little bit more, stops the run.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Okay, big hit.
Play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped
every time.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
All right, cloud flat this cover 3.
Before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do
We're
it
going to sit over here, try and cover this. The game took it on a penalty. That's fine.
This is going to get him a first down. Face mask. Defense.
See, so that's for that. If I had that aggressive turned off, I wouldn't have had that happen. And that's fine. And we haven't got any fumbles or turnovers. I actually feel like I get less turnovers on this difficulty level for some reason.
Back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
But look, because we were in hard flats there, that guy had nowhere to go. Lost a yard.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right
cover
side
3
before
match.
lost yardage. Terrific read, better execution,
Hard
and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it? Absolutely. They saw it all the way, ran to the football,
put that guy in a blitz,
and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Hard flats again. He just keeps taking that pass, and the guy was actually open in the middle. I screwed up the user there.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold.
All right, now we're going to go cloud flats because we want to not give up a pass into that middle zone.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Now luck on 3rd and goal.
Oh, he dropped it. So we got lucky there.
Hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
And now they're going to stupidly take a field goal because 6 points really helps them. So load block right is the one that puts them on the left, which is weird, but okay.
And give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And Bryant's kick is good.
Yay, they did it. Good job. Luck. Alright, they're going to take onside, so we'll do that. And then we're going to run it up on them. We'll see if we can catch them in some pass stuff. Alright, just to run it up and try and see if we can show you guys some stuff. Let's go single that.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside.
All right, here's this double China play. I like this play. So I got a fast tight end, so he's a good one to look. I'll put Pinkston on block because that's a route that I'll never pass to. And then, so here, Vernon might get open over the middle. Ingram might get open if they're in man. Although, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put Clark on this out route because that guy's so far off. It's probably cover 4 again. There it is. Boom. That actually might have been cover 3, but either way, he's still open. When they're off that far, it's probably cover 4 or man, and you can get that out route. You just have to watch the middle guy and make sure he doesn't drop back to cover it. In a cover 3, he will. But that route will be open almost every time. If you throw it right on his cut, you can get it a million times over. So let's run Del China again the other way. So it was, that was cover 6, so they were showing cover 4 on that one side. So here you can see they're not that far off, so they're probably, it might be cover 2 again, which means Clark might be open, Ingram might be open. Ingram will get into that, if it's zone, we'll get into that little flat zone. Alright, we took the drop down because felt like there was some pressure there. Alright, so now we're going to go back to our play. We have our formation. This is our in the red zone formation. Put it back on this stretch. Come out and see what they show us. Alright, they're showing us that outside guy, which I don't love. But I like how little they have in the middle here, so I'm going to take this. Even though it's red, I feel like that's kind of bullshit because they're not counting the receivers there. And look at that gap right there. We're going to see if this would gut them. It's there. Wide open. And that's just us reading what the defense is and going to the place that we like. We know our audibles, so we know what plays we're going to have in our pocket. We look for what of those plays is going to work, and we go to that play. Whatever the defense shows us, we take whatever the defense is showing us. We don't force something we don't know. You know, with my other playbook, it's even easier for me because I know all those plays by heart. Like I said, I'm still learning this playbook, so I don't know all of these plays that great. So I'm still not super confident in any given situation that I'm, you know, I have the play that answers whatever formation I think they're in. But you see what I'm doing there too. I'm also trying to guess what they're in, and sometimes I'm wicked wrong, or I make a terrible read. I've thrown 2 terrible picks in this game, but sorry, I had to cough. But you know, that's okay. It's okay to be wrong. Just don't want it to kill us. So we're gonna come out cover 3. I'm gonna put it in cloud flats just to see if they're gonna throw on us a little bit.
And we were losing late in the game like this.
They might not. So in this scenario, you might take the safety, but So see, I wasn't in hard flat, and he took that little tiny out. He's thrown to that halfback 5 times now, and not for like a total of 4 yards. Like, I don't even know if it was a human, he would have made the adjustments and not stopped throwing to that guy. So then you got to make an adjustment based on what they do. Okay. So see, now they're going to start running all verts all the time. Like, that was probably verts. There's a lot of guys going deep there. Nope. Just a bunch of guys going deep. So here you can basically run whatever you want. The game's over. The computer doesn't know what it's doing. Put myself in a contain. Just try and watch these guys. I just want to watch anything coming straight up the middle. So that's fine. He's not going to win the game with that. Ooh, and my guy almost got a strip. That's the strip animation he's going for. And I basically come out in the same formation. Ooh. I wasn't ready. I was taking my time trying to talk to him. Alright. So we'll put it in... Well, we'll put it in this hard flat one. That way we don't have to adjust anything. Put circle in that deep third. Like, what's he doing there?
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Alright, so let's go see if we can find our play call. So look at this cover 3 sky. I've called it 183 times. Like, clearly I like this play. Alright, cloud flats. Put Tut Hill on a blitz. And then just watch the middle.
It's locked. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
They're going to punt. We'll see if we can run a play or two. 15 seconds left. See what we can do.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
So like I said, I want to believe that having this guy back helps with the blocking. I don't know that it's true. Alright, so we basically got 2 plays. Let's see what we can do.
And it's the Giants that wound up winning that one. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far.
Tray open offset. I think this one has some cool plays. Play action reads probably good. Floods are good if you can get them to work. That corner is probably good. Let's go Y cross flood. Okay. So come out. We're going to immediately put Pinkston in the block because we want it. Vernon or Clark. Alright. The safeties are set up for Vernon. And I waited too long. That's my fault. I maybe could have got it to Vernon, but I chose, I just didn't like the way it looked. I felt like they could converge on it too much, so I just took what I could get there. And that's really the key for me, just sometimes taking what I can get. You saw the couple times I threw picks, I was trying to force stuff in that either wasn't there or I had waited too long on. And, you know, that'll help cut down your picks, too, if you just don't force things in. Take a run, gain 9 yards, and call it good. Anyway, guys, hopefully I will listen to this later and I won't have not recorded my voice. And hopefully you guys found this even remotely useful. Talk to you later. Bye.